There is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, when I look at the team sheet, Peter, I pick out the leaders, and the leader on this team sheet for me is El León.
Oh yeah, the Lion, Rafa Marquez, a genuinely fearsome defender.
And a very nimble-footed player too. I mean, he can pass the ball properly.
Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rafinha. And here's Aubameyang. Just eases him off the ball. Mateus. He's a sharp little ball here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And he's decided to go for it. And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
And that has left him in a heap. And it's lofted through here. Can he finish? Great defending, strong and determined. Showing great feet there. Searching pass he's played there. That is good alertness. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for the run. Now there's a fine ball. The ball goes in. Chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Mateus gets it clear.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
He'll try from distance! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Serginho. Serginho wins the duel this time. Yamal. Aguero. Oh, Aguero! Oh, off the bar! Messi gets flagged offside. Rafinha. Madueke. That's a little off target. Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Modric. Played out to the left flank. Serginho gets into a good position. Marquez. Arsenal heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And it's Messi. Messi, a dangerous raider down the right-hand side. Played into the box.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Scholes. Scholes. Spread it left. And this is Aguero. It's Aguero! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side, and he's managed to get free. Narazaki claims comfortable.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Aguero! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Oh, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Arsenal absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Arsenal producing a nigh-on perfect 45 minutes. It's 3-0. That gets us going once more. Timber. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's shifting through the gears here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He shifted it to the flank. Scholes.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. Aims beyond the defence. Now it's come to nothing. He has found the way through. It's Aguero! Now, how often do you see that?
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide. That's going in strongly.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And it's Koundé. Pinches it off him. Nicely weighted ball. And that was asking for too much. Van Dijk. Oh, easy pickings there. Aubameyang is... Aubameyang! Outstanding save to keep that out. Terrific effort! Oh, it's gone in!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
The attendance for this match is 60,179.
Can he get it through? In with the challenge. Roberto Carlos threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Couldn't squeeze it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Sorloth being applauded off here, having made a sizable contribution.
It's good to see that, Peter. He put in a very good day's work, and you can't do a lot more. It's a well-deserved rest.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Good running, strong and purposeful. Yamal, there's a searching pass. He's had a shot! And that's in! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Modric. Now, can they get him away? Arsenal perhaps wondering what the best time is for their... And he shoots! He's got a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Foot in. Well, that looks a decent ball. Stop. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Yamal's cross. Madueke. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Knocks it into space. It's a good-looking delivery. Can he finish? Well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
81 minutes in.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Arsenal and Stoichkov! It's loose. Who's going to get there? It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Arsenal benefiting from an own goal. You'll hear them complaining. Now he's got space here. Where it came from. Oh, that was vital. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the...
Neymar! Neymar! This boy is showbiz! A finish right from the top drawer!
Arsenal, after 87
And the
minutes
headlines
in.
continue to get darker and darker.
Neymar!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Neymar!
Rafinha. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Marquez. Driving forward, and he's lost his man here. Now this could be a chance. Decent chance! Oh, good finish. It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
89 minutes in.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Rafinha. He's had it taken off him. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, super find.
Added minutes have been indicated.
And the shot! And a neat finish. And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Rafinha. And he's had it nicked away. It's a searching pass. Shot at goal! And that's a good finish. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Number 13.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Rafinha. Looking to play him in. Tries a shot! And got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No way through, so back it comes. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Yeah, and the two...
Dembele! There it is! And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Oh, good effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
That's Sorlot. Now he's running away. Can he get it through? And he was alert to it.
Sorlot clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Searching pass he's played there. Pau Kubasi gets over and intercepts. Tries to play it through. Back would it go. Takes a shot! Now who's real chance? That's another chance! And he's stuck it away! Two! And we've barely begun here. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He sussed as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Somalia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
So a chance here, what can they make of it? And he's quick to get rid. Very nicely done, good spot that. That's been cut out, well played. Bastoni cuts it out, and the pass is intercepted. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And this is Dembele. Dembele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Kvaratskhelia, he'll try from distance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Kvaratskhelia probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Great vision. Nicely weighted ball. Now it's Sorlot. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
He's picked his way through. In towards the back stick. Bastoni can... And a chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Threads one in. Eder Militao promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Serginho. Can he get on the end of this? Shot could be on. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, good finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Just one in it now.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
He's shifting through the gears here. Koundé has it out wide and in space. He leaps for it! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Looking to play him in.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Now there's a fight. It's Dembele! And it's come back out to him. It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Can he finish? Deftly away. Messi. Oh, it's Dembele. That is good strength. Oh, that's fabulous. Dembele! And that is wildly off target.
Spirited, to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Akanji kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. Yamal, he has found the way through. Barella tries one from range. Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Mateus. Now, can they get him away? A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Pings it. Terrific effort! It's deflected. Rodri. Yamal. That'll be a throw-in. That has been cut short. Messi. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And for the first half, that is that. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So off we go again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's had it taken off him. And it's Modric. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And he's had it nicked away. Looking for options for movement. He is, tries a shot! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Just eases him off the ball. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement.
There's the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Stood up well to him there. Koundé. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. He's a sharp little ball here. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's been shifted off it. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Aguero. Aimed beyond the defence. Pau Kubasi spots it and intercepts. Messi. Spread it left. And this is Messi. He's found a way through. Modric. Aguero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Serginho receives it in a wide position. Goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. He won't be happy with that one. Messi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Barella. Nicely aimed pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. Yamal was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That pass has been well intercepted. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Looking to play him in. Yamal gets into a good position. Played into the towering header! And no mistake! No, flags up on the far side.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Akanji. That has not gone well. Played into space. No, he's just misjudged that one. That could spell trouble. He's got away. He's having a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Pinches it off him. And now the breakaway. That is good progress on the left. And it's Koundé. And this is Messi. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. So we have movement on both benches.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
And that has left him in a heap. Now it's come to nothing.
Number 17.
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Number 5. Jude Bellingham.
And he's there to belt it away. And he's managed to get free. He's in a great position here.
Mohamed Salah.
Can he finish? Holland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets.
The goal scorer for
And they
Arsenal
are dragging
after
it back.
83 minutes
Game
of
on
play.
again.
Number 10.
And that is stunning. Just too hot to handle.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Arsenal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
It's their second corner of the game. Oh, great leap! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Bellingham is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Nice looking ball. Rummenigge. Rummenigge with the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, there is a look that says it all.
There will
A
be 3
piercing
minutes
stare.
at a time.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Rui Costa. And the number on the board is 3. He is through here. He's come in hard. And that is that. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer De Bruyne! Wide, but only just.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mateus wins the duel this time.
And again, they're pressing effectively.
Aguero aimed beyond the defence. Aguero, he is through here. And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And it's Messi. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Aguero. Good running, strong and purposeful. That's a shade optimistic.
Aguero clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
It's a searching pass. Searching pass he's played there. Adams, this guy undoubtedly the centre of attention here for more reasons than just one. This is his 300th game.
Well, Peter, it's remarkable considering I still remember covering his first game, with you in fact. He really has come an awful long way, hasn't he?
Nicely shaped ball. That has been cut short. McAllister. Looking for options for movement. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Aguero, spread neatly. Messi.
Madrid definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Solot had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Tries to pass it through. Oh, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is big chance! Goal! And there is your opener.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
That's a cute ball. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Half an hour played now. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chance! It's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that. Clint
Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Arsenal leading now. It's Modric! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
O'Reilly has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, delightful ball. It's a goal kick. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's McAllister. De Bruyne. No foul, says the referee. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi. Messi. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, that has not gone well. And here's Messi. Now Messi! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. Arsenal have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. And we are up to the break.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Arsenal ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Pass somewhat off target. Looking to play him in. Will play through for the wide man. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Van Dijk. And here's Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's a key interception. McAllister. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Now it's Luis Suarez. Takes a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And no mistake. What remarkable powers of recovery.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, it's come off the upright. And Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
That is good alertness. Messi. Now it's Aguero. That looks a cracking ball. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Mateus tries to clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And that pass just didn't quite work. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Great vision. Aguero, he's picked his way through. Drives a header! It's bounced back off the post. Goal! Arsenal! And they've got their lead back. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Messi has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And it's Koundé. Koundé showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Knocks it into space. And this is Luis Suarez. He's Luis Suarez! Well taken goal. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 15.
So we have movement on both
Será
benches.
sustituido por
It is
el dorsal
compelling,
14.
this, utterly compelling.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Aubameyang. Now it's Luis Suarez. And this is Messi.
That's good play from him.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Pedri has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. That's a sharp pass. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's done very well to take... And Stoichkov! Goal! Arsenal! Into the lead once more. Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, talk about making the most of a momentary lapse in concentration. He was just that little bit quicker and smarter than everyone else around him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he's managed to get free. Pedri. Luis Suarez. Can he get it through? Played into space. Oh, that's well spotted. I think we're just about done here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's played through for him. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And the shot! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Neymar gets into a good position. Oh, what a mistake! Nice-looking ball. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. Caught offside that time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 20.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Rui Costa. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar. Pedri. So that's it. It is all over. Arsenal have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they need it.